All right, you promised some juicy ass gossip.
Okay, so
The gossip.
you guys might remember that FaZe Blanks went on David Dobrik's podcast and confronted him for this crypto scam that he was a part of.
The bunny thing.
What was it called?
They were called something bunnies.
Check it's in the doc.
I actually am not really aware of the story, so
Okay, I'll tell you from
Board
the top.
bunnies.
Board
Thank
bunny.
you. Board bunny. is-
Board bunnies, just one of these dumb, lazy, pump and dump, NFT crypto bullshit scams. David was paid to promote
A
it.
very good one.
Yep.
You know, speaking of that,
Okay.
David had Banks on the podcast, and fucking, where's that episode? You know, who's doing NFT scams?
I'm in the
We
middle.
would never
I
do
plead the
NFT.
By the way, it's just funny that he's talking to Mike Malik
Yeah.
about crypto scams, and oh well, he knows a few things about ding doink.
Well, you could tell he's like. He even said he's like, I'm staying out of this one.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so FaZe Blanks went on David Dobrik's podcast, and he confronted him. He's like, "Yo, you partook in this big crypto scam," and he called him out for it. And
why
so-
did Banks feel like he needs to call out David? Isn't he also doing stuff like that? Or is he
apparently not.
Oh, he's
Apparently,
not?
Banks is an investor.
Banks is like a true believer.
Okay.
He thinks this is going somewhere. You know,
Okay.
we can disagree on that, but from all reports, he's not really been involved in the shady stuff, at least direct.
Okay.
Some FaZe people have, but he even punished them for being involved in that.
He's
Okay.
not been involved in any of the shady stuff, as far as we know.
As far as we
Alright.
know.
In fact, he owns a lot of these big ones, like the Bored Apes or whatever. Like, he's an investor. He believes, he owns. So here he called out David Dobrik,
Dobrik?
and FaZe called him out. He said, they offered me $500,000 to $750 up front for a story post follow. I think it's worth noting I didn't make this mistake only because I've taken the time to educate myself. A lot of these influencers take deals brought to them by their management. He's calling out Dobrik for... Look at that. Did you see this
wanted to
video?
get my-
It's so embarrassing.
feet a little more wet with some NFTs, if you know what I mean. So I kind of went to the tippy top of the NFT world, and check this out. I got a board bunny, and not only is it a board bunny, but it looks like me. Look at that. We have the same hat. It's so sick. If you're young and naive,
It's so sick.
so sick.
Oh, this is the best part. Listen to this, Sheila.
So sick. If you're young and naive, just like my brother, and want to get into NFTs, you should check out Board Bunny. They have literally over 150,000 people in their Discord, so it's like a ginormous ass group chat. If you're interested at all, just start it on their Instagram page. All right, let me know. So I wanted to.
So apparently he got paid like $500,000 for that,
Wow.
which tells you it's legit. You know.
If you're dumb and impressionable, you should get involved in this scam.
I can't believe he...
Yeah, I mean, the way he just spells it out like that.
If you're young and naive,
Well, anyway, so FaZe Banks went on his podcast. I guess David invited him on, and FaZe called him out. They had a whole long discussion about it, and that was like a month or two ago, and it never came out. So me and Banks, being best friends we are, I DM'd him,
yeah.
and I said, "Hey, whatever happened with the Dobrik podcast? Is it true that it just didn't air?" And here's what Banks, my best buddy, told me. He said, it was unfortunately cut. He told me his legal can't let it go out the way it is.
Wow.
He says it sucks too because we had a candid interview about it, but we're working on a reshoot. He says he's been talking about it on his Instagram. But so he says, David said my legal team won't let me put this out.
Wow.
Which A, tells me either one, he's lying and he just looks like a moron, or two, if his legal team really doesn't want to let him put him out, then you know it's bad. So
That's
it's
embarrassing.
an additional and special fuck David Dobrik. Thank you.
H3H3 humor.
Thank you, FaZe, my best buddy, with that intel.
What the fuck are you saying?
Does he mind you sharing that?
I don't know.
You didn't ask?
Well, no, what I said was, I says, are you going to comment on it or reshoot? I said, you want to call him to discuss? He said, I have covered it all on my Instagram story. So he says he's already talked about it.
Got it. Okay.
Got it.
So it's already public.
Yeah, he
whatever.
says it's already public. So I'm assuming it's fine. Can you imagine?
That's crazy.
My lawyers won't let me put this out, bro. I'm so sorry. That's what I should have told Bill Burr. Bro, my lawyers won't let me put this out this way. I'm so sorry. So sorry.
That's funny. That's funny.
So that's pretty good gossip.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Wait, CNN.